This is the lecture for Charles Mills's Kant and Race Redux. So nothing much to mention before you read this article. Just to highlight, we talked a bit explicitly about methodology in history of philosophy. I think either on Friday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday, last Wednesday. And this article has a sort of explicit conversation about that. So it's worth thinking about that in the context of what we were saying on Wednesday. And this article also gives us some background for some of the Kant stuff that we haven't read. So there's some stuff in his like anthropology uh, and other stuff. So if you're reading through this and you're saying, I don't remember Kant saying any of this, that's because we didn't like read it. It's not in his political philosophy. And then finally, so Mills is sort of talking about this in the context of Kant's political philosophy. Like at the very beginning of the article, he says, um, Kant's racial views were completely irrelevant to his ethico-political theory. Like that's not Mills's view. That's he's describing other people. But so he does explicitly call out the political theory here in Kant. A lot of the discussion in the paper is more focused on Kant's ethics, and which we haven't been looking at in this course. We've just been looking at his political theory. And I mean, there's two things to say. One is that even though Mills doesn't talk a lot about the political stuff, the next article we read by Allais on Friday, that will talk about the political stuff, and it's also like directly responding to this article. So uh, that like it helps to sort of get the Mills stuff on the table, and then we can see how it works politically for Kant on Friday. And then even though the Kant stuff in this article is sort of focused on the morality, Mills is making a broader point about political philosophy broadly and like Enlightenment philosophy broadly and Western philosophy broadly. And that stuff is sort of not at all limited to Kant's moral theory. That also includes Kant's political theory, which is the focus of this course. And so when you're trying to think, what do I think about this article? How do I evaluate this article? There are, I think, a lot of links to Kant's political philosophy, even though Mills spends a fair amount of time talking about Kant's moral philosophy. And that's it.